So guys, when you found out that you were going to direct Dead Men Tell No Tales, what was your reaction, and what was the first thing you did after hearing the news?
It was like, yay! We were thrilled, of course, and then it dawned on us very quickly how huge this is, and it's kind of daunting going into it, but at the same time it's so fun because it's such a rich universe, and it's just great to explore.
Yeah, I think that making Pirates of the Caribbean for us, it's a dream come true. We're fans of the franchise, and it reminds us of the kind of movies that we grew up with. Those adventure family movies that inspired us to become filmmakers in the first place when we were kids. So it's very much in our blood, and I think that coming into this and getting the chance to direct the fifth installment in the Pirates of the Caribbean universe, it was important for us to analyze why we love it so much. And I think it's a combination of things. It's the spectacle and the adventure and the comedy and the horror, but most of all, I think it has heart. And that's so important and also for us going into making this next chapter, to create a strong emotional core for the audience to connect with, and amongst the spectacle and the fantastical universe that this is.
And after you guys got the job, how did you approach formulating your vision for the film?
Well,
Good question.
Good question. We really
I wrote them all myself.
Yeah. We really studied all the movies, and especially the first one, because that was sort of the first time high, so to speak. And we really wanted to go back to that unique tone with a mix of spectacle and humor and horror and heart, and also make sure that it felt like sort of a serious, even though fantastical, pirate movie at the core, and then Johnny or Jack crashes the party. That's how we sort of saw it.
Good. And what were your main goals and your priorities as directors on this film?
No, I think that what we were the most nervous about, I think, going into this was making it funny. Because the script was funny. Jeff Nathanson wrote a very, very funny script. And that's very hard. Comedy is hard. And making the audience laugh. And I think that that's been so great, watching the audience, sitting in with the audience, watching this movie and hearing them laugh. That's probably the biggest reward coming out of this.
There's a huge Pirates fan base. How did your knowledge and being fans yourself affect your ideas and your plans as you said about making the movie?
Well, yeah, we're fans ourselves, and we just love the characters, and we talked a lot about what we were curious about, and one of the things that we talked a lot about is Jack Sparrow. I mean, we all love him as a character, but he doesn't really have an arc. He at the end of the story he has learned nothing. So how to deal with that? And we figured let's make a backstory. Let's see a little bit about how Jack became Jack Sparrow. So that was one of the things that we brought to it, and we also added then the nemesis to the story to make sure that this time it's personal.
And then talking about the practical sets, tell us about the sets, the ships, and the attention to detail brought to you guys as directors, and what was your favorite set and why?
Well, I think that Gore Verbinski set the bar very high in creating the first couple of movies in the franchise, and for us it was important to honor that somehow, also in the set pieces and in the fun action sequences that we're putting Jack Sparrow through, and also talking to Johnny Depp about that and his inspiration for Jack Sparrow being Buster Keaton and the Charlie Chaplin movies, and I think what we wanted to do was to take that to the next level. And I must say, probably one of my favorite scenes is the scene where we strap Jack Sparrow to a guillotine and he's about to be executed. And again, that's for us as directors, it's so amazing to have these resources. You know, you can come up with this idea and then 6 months later and a couple of $1 million, they built it, you know, and it's there. And Johnny comes out on set and, you know, we strap him in there and we spin him around and we get the scene and it's hilarious. No, and it's, I think those are the, you know, proudest moments.
And your favorite set?
Probably the Silent Mary, I think, the Captain Salazar's ship. That was amazing. I mean, Nigel Phelps, the production designer, he went all out, and that's also something. I mean, we were of course a huge part of, you know, the whole process and designing these ships and having it open up and just today we saw the Lego version of it, and it's just amazing, you know, to get to do that.
And the Silent Mary for you as well, Espen?
Yeah, we you know, there are so many great ships in this movie already and in the other films, and we really wanted to make sure that we had a cool one too, and to give it a personality that would suit Salazar. So we're really proud of the Silent Mary.
You guys had a great cast to work with. Tell us the highlights, what they were for you guys in directing the actors.
This franchise has you know, some of the best actors in the world, obviously, with Johnny Depp and Geoffrey Rush, and now we've added Javier Bardem, who's probably in our book, the best bad guy out there. He's created some really scary ones before, and we think that he's done it again. It's Salazar is a really unique character, and it's just amazing to see how he can work and how layered his performance is, because he's so scary and funny, and at the same time he shows his pain that makes you really, in a weird way, feel for him. It's just intriguing.
Tell us what audiences can expect when they sit down in theaters to watch Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Well, I think that they can expect an adventure, you know. It was certainly an adventure for us to make it. I think they will laugh. I think they will be scared. And hopefully they will be moved, you know, because that was very important for us going into this and make something moving. And, you know, with the family theme, I mean, we both have kids, and, you know, make something about that's been a very important element for us doing Pirates of the Caribbean. And I guess the morale of the story somehow is that, you know, a treasure is not always a chest of gold.
Even for a pirate.
And if you had to sum up your experience working on this film in one word, what would it be?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. In one word.
Yeah, no, it becomes like that. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
It's a dream come true.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa here with some behind-the-scenes facts for you. The character of Gollum in Lord of the Rings was digitally created by using 13 cameras pointed at different sensors attached to actor Andy Serkis's costume. Now, the high-speed Phantom camera used in The Hurt Locker from 2008 had a capability of 2,000 frames per second. Now, keep up to date with all the latest releases by subscribing to our channel and checking the notification bell. See you next time.